East tonight. I'm going to open with a haiku for winter. The garden Buddha shoulders a frozen white robe. His toque, too, is snow.
Oh.
Emperor Huizong was the founder, legendarily, of the bird and flower school of Chinese painting. And this poem was my first entry into the world of poetry commerce. I bartered this poem 30 years ago for a raku tea bowl with a very nice crackle glaze on it, which I still have somewhere. This is Emperor Huizong at the easel. The dot out of sight is becoming a leaf, fills the world a second, then sweeps on, out of mind. The coming and vanishing are but innuendo. It is that etched instant of clarity, the bold, floated leaf itself that turns and turns in the painter's eye all day. I used to have a commercial print shop across the street in the kitchen of what is now the kitchen of Maxfield's when it's not underwater. And it was kind of a print shop for the sake of the arts and the revolution, and probably would still be there if it had been for the sake of money. But this is a poem that starts in that shop, and it's called A Million Buddhas. I was young when Paul said, "Let's print Buddhas, a million Buddhas." Amid the ink stink and funk of crumbling basement mortar, the keen reek of new paper, we watched each spring green sheet fall. So many, I exclaimed. But now I grow old, and winter is cruel upon the garden, and war, as ever, goes badly. Finding again this proof at the very bottom of my box of memory, I hold the now brittle bond and think, so few. And last poem, also in honor of our location. This used to be a tattoo parlor, and I think Dave has gone to great lengths to get rid of the aura of blood and pain, which is soaked straight into the floorboards of the place. This is a dream poem called Tattoo Parlor Dream, also with an Eastern tinge to it. The image drew me in from the street. On the wall, amid rattlesnakes and bimbos, cupid hearts, dragons, and daggers, a man, rendered after Hokusai, standing on a bamboo porch. Beyond, a body of water, too large to be a fish pond, too small for a lake, then paddy fields rising into mountains. Above, a clear sky, shaded from turquoise up to deepest midnight blue. He could have been 40 or 60, a powerful kind of man, who would sit like a boulder when not standing like an oak, at home in his bones, at ease in his robe, short-haired, clean-shaven, with the right hand extended. His poise was such that one couldn't tell if the hawk about to light on his wrist was tame, returning to his authority, or wild, deigning to perch and greet an equal. As a tattoo, it would cover the whole breast, leaving no room for second thoughts. I watched fascinated as the artist demonstrated his tools and inks on a fleshy rubber mat. He bent close over his work like a tailor, his clicking needle gun the only sound for half an hour. I asked him at last how many times the needle would have to pierce me before the picture was done. 36,000 times, he said. Ah, I said. Perhaps I'll have that little salamander instead. Place it here, rising up from my collar, tongue extended, to whisper advice in my ear.